Welcome, Aquarius, Pisces, to your end of the month reading for October. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new? Welcome, welcome, guys. Okay, best message is coming out. Releasing limiting beliefs. Ooh, detachment from this person. I'm not going to play with you anymore, devil. Okay. For what? The conflict. Of course. Who would have known? Feeling like the person that you're dealing with is aggressive and arrogant, and so you're breaking the chains of them because all they want to do is have it their way or the highway. You could see that maybe they're overindulgent. They're partying all the time. There could be a three's a crowd. They could be putting people in front of you or literally cheating. Could even be somebody who's around you who's gossiping a lot as well. What in the world? Let me just see what's going on here. Yep, going to take your rest, planning for your own future. So breaking the chains towards this karmic situation, this person who is toxic, it seems like no matter what, they seem to always want to do what they want to do, but they don't want to come out to actually fix the problem with you. So it does look like at the end of the month to the beginning of the month over here, you're going to have this beautiful change and new beginning. You're ending this cycle with this person. You're taking back your power. You're releasing any limiting beliefs that you may have had, or just detaching no matter what of their control, whatever it is that's going on with the devil in reverse. Right now, it looks like mostly confliction and them doing what they want to do. So it does look like whatever it is, you're not going to play the game anymore. Done playing the game. You have some sneaky behavior for sure. I do feel like they are sneaking around no matter what and then telling you a bunch of lies. So we do have the sudden awareness that you want to build something, but you want to build something somewhere else. You want to build something that's for yourself. Nothing that has to do with this person at all. So you're looking out into the world over here, and really, it's like I'm looking and making new forward moving plans. So you're definitely preparing to leave this situation behind so that you can rest, relax, and be self-assured for your own future, because this person is showing you that the future that you hold together is going nowhere except for in arguments, friction, and discord. And it just feels like it's kind of been here for a while. Whether it's a friendship, a love situation, a job, it doesn't matter what it is. I've got to go. Now this is a karmic lesson for sure. We got the devil and the karmic lesson. So this is definitely a karmic lesson, but it's also talking about forgiving the situation so that you can relieve the karmic. The best way to get rid of karmic situations and bad karma is by forgiveness. So by forgiving them and moving forward, this is going to cause the improvement that you need for that positive change as it is bringing on this turning of this new leaf and this new chapter that you're going into. It will bring out the victory. So talking about the achievements and the victory for your future, but yes, there's going to have to be a tower moment, but this is going to be that personal transformation that you are kind of maybe fearing at this time, because then it says, but the fear is not like, oh my God, I'm so scared. No, it's not like that. The fear is mostly restlessness, anxiety. You see what I'm saying? Maybe even the collapse of the relationship altogether, maybe knowing that we've been together forever and a day, and I'm a little worried because maybe I have to start out all over again by myself, or, I have to change things so dramatically, right, that it causes this huge upheaval within my life, and that causes, the fear is the worrisome, okay? So it's not like so much like, I'm so scared, here comes, Michael Myers out of, I'm not talking about that. It's just the change, the worrisome of the change, knowing that things are going to have to change so that you can get back what it is you really want, traveling to this new place of contentment. But you might even feel like you might have to be a little more self-sufficient, right? If you're leaving a marriage, per se, and you know that you both pay bills on certain things, and maybe I don't 100% make enough, you know what I mean? That means I need to save money. So I have to make sure that I am stable enough to be able to even leave a situation. So that could be very worrisome and cause some anxiety. So pretty much what it's saying is I need to kind of meditate and figure out how this change is going to work, because I can't just jump and just leave. I might be homeless. You know what I mean? Like I have to live in some, or maybe I have to live in a motel or a hotel for a while, right? But it has to be something that has to be a worked out plan, or I might be jobless, right? And now that's going to be a problem because how am I going to pay my bills if I just walk out pissed off at my job? Right, so it's talking about don't fear, it's just give it time to plan. So now it's saying, make sure you got a new job so that way you have put in your 2 weeks notice type of thing. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's definitely talking about how you have to release, right? Most of this, you guys, is definitely a relationship for the majority of you. Okay. Yeah, thank you. The Hierophant falling out. So, yeah, it's definitely for the majority of you. It is a relationship that has gone bad. Yep. Somebody who has maybe high expectations from you. And maybe it is the boss, though, for some of you. Maybe the boss has high expectations. Okay, but there is something very unpredictable about the way you're seeing it. But you must release it, right? You must release it so that way you can get where you need to be. But you do realize that this could be a little haphazard toward your environment, right? Towards your status quo. Right, but don't let that worry. That's why it says release the limiting beliefs and fears, right? Because you can do and change anything you want. It's just going to take some strategy, right? Absolutely. But you're definitely dealing with someone around you who is corrupt, and they may be very obsessed with status quo, wealth and status. Okay, so that might even be a little harder for you to get out of such a situation when this person's always moody. Maybe that's what you're fighting about a lot too, is money. I do have money upside down. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse is talking about financial friction, yeah, power domination. So it could even be that they're kind of trying to keep you under their thumb, and maybe they're even feeding you, these manipulation things, like you won't find a job better than what I pay you, or you're not going to find a love that's better than me. Look at what I do for you. And it's like, okay. So no, it's about clearing the boundaries and really using that clearer mind and being very communicative within yourself and with the universe about how I'm going to repair this situation and replan. So there's like a repair, replan. And you guys got this, because it says you have the Victory card. And you have the Death. So everything is changing around you on how this is all working. Okay. So let's see what's going on with our Halloween cards. It's like you're preparing for the next stage. That's really what it feels like. You're preparing for the next stage of your life through this beautiful, and it's not going to be a butterfly effect. So this is definitely going to be one of those Phoenix effects, because you're going to know that you're going to burn yourself all the way down to rise up as a new little bird, right? You know that, because this isn't just one of those, I'm going to have a sudden awareness and I'm going to be a butterfly. No, you're going to burn down to the ground of all the things that you were doing so that you can rise above and become this beautiful new bird. With all the, enlightenment, with all the awakening, with all of the new chances, because you're cycling through this old you, because you already have the sudden awareness. With that type of sudden awareness of, I'm not going to be like this, that's going to take a huge sudden leap. So after the Death card, you can only imagine that the Fool card would come out, right? So you would have to go to the Death, to the Victory, to the Fool. Right? Because that's a whole new view, a whole new book, a whole new world. The dawning of a new day. The light after the darkness. See, that's it. After all of this, the light will come out, and you will have your Six of Wands. You will have exactly what you're looking for. Breaking some veils, taking a quantum leap for sure. Okay. Beautiful reading for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.